Hey, what's up you guys? It's Emily. Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, welcome to my channel. So today I thought I would pop on here and show you guys how I edit my Instagram pictures. So I do have a little bit of a theme going, but I'm not like super, I don't have like the, what are those things called? Those presets that people use to make sure that their IG's all one thing, because I know that does cost a pretty good amount of money. I think like $20 some. So I don't do that, but I do like to keep my feed looking a little clean. And of course I'll show you my feed in this video so you guys can see what I'm saying and how I edit to match that theme, which isn't really a theme, more of a guideline, if you will. So if you want to learn how I edit my Instagram pictures, just keep on watching. So I've just moved over here so I could pop my screen recording right there. And first things first, I want to show you kind of what I mean about my Instagram theme. So let's go on to my Instagram. This is my IG, shameless promo. If you want to follow me, you know, if you just want to follow me, I don't know, it's EMMPRICE. So if you do, feel free to. So anyways, this is just my post. I've recently deleted all my Instagram post, which I kind of regret, to make this theme instead of just starting a theme. Probably not the smartest thing on my part. But so anyways, yes, this is just what I mean by, I just like to keep it clean looking. So I like the whites, obviously, to come out in my pictures. I like the fade look sometimes, but just really no colors, like no Valencia, no coppery tones, nothing like that. I just like it looking clean and nice and presentable. I know that's kind of weird, like it's just your Instagram, but so it's just like fun to create a theme and art on your platforms. And also I like looking at it way more than I liked my other setup because it was so just jumbled and everything. Okay, so after that we are going to click out and we are going to go over to my photography little menu thing, and then we're gonna hit Facetune. So I've already picked the picture that I want to Facetune. So this has nothing done to it. This is just what it looks like. I guess I was having a good skin day. So this is just a picture I took in Pittsburgh with my iPhone camera. I have portrait mode, which is what made the background blurry on this photo, just so you guys know. So first things first, if I had any blemishes, I would go ahead and cover them, but my skin looks okay. And I actually do, I know this is kind of weird, but I do like a little bit of texture on my face because it makes the picture look more normal, I guess, or like, but if you like to airbrush it, do, to each its own. This is just a tutorial of what I like, so I'm just saying. But this is what I would do. If I have a pimple, this is what I do. I actually go to the patch and I'll just patch a section onto another section so that it like blurs out, do you know what I mean, instead of like smoothing it. And look, it just looks like literally my skin still. So that's just what I would do for that. I do actually, here we could use it because I have a little bit of lipstick that is not supposed to be there. I think the wind took hold of my lipstick. So this is just what I mean by using the patch filter. Hold on, let me get this, there we go. And we'll before, after, and then that's kind of it, what I'll do for skin and everything like that. Once again, this is just what I'm preferably doing. But then I'm going to go to the detail section, and I want detail on my highlight, I want detail on my eyes, my eyebrows, and my lips. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. Okay, so this is the before. This is the after. It's not a huge difference, it's just a little boost. So after that, I like how everything's going in this picture. So like I said, I do kind of have a theme going on my Instagram. So to go with that current theme, I'm going to take the whiten. So usually you would use this for your teeth, you know, to whiten your teeth in a picture, but I actually use it on my background very lightly because the white can get super saturated. So you want to be careful to use a light finger when you're doing this. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go up, 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 just give it a really natural look of white, because like I said, it can get super pigmented super fast, so you don't want that to happen. And then anywhere where there's a lot of color, I'll just go back over. And I know a lot of people won't like this because it kind of dulls out your photo, and I totally get that, but I don't know, I kind of like it. So we're just doing that, doing that, doing that, doing that. Okay, so this is the before and this is the after on the whiting effect. So if it looks a little patchy in some areas, don't worry about it too much because I'm still going to edit it on where I do my filter. So I'm just gonna save this to my camera roll. And then I'm going to boogie over to Visco Cam, which is where I have literally all my pictures. And we're gonna go ahead and insert that, import that. And then I'm going to go in, and I don't buy any of my filters, so this is like all for free. I don't buy anything. I don't think Facetune costs money. It might, I'm not too sure. But when I got it, I don't think it costs money. So the filter that I always use is F2. So obviously I'm not gonna leave it looking like that because I look crazy, but I'm going to tone it down a little bit. So I literally have it to be maybe +3. That's still a little much for me. Okay, we're gonna go down to +2.7. What a huge difference that made. Okay, so we're gonna do that. And then I'm gonna go over to exposure, and this is where I'll kind of just mess with it to make it a little brighter. So we'll go ahead and do a little bit of exposure and then just a little bit of contrast. Good. And I'm actually feeling like the F2 is a little too high still, so I'm gonna drag it down to a 2. Yes, much better. 1.5. Man, I cannot get this thing to look good. Okay, maybe this. Okay. All right, we'll do it at 1. Okay, so pretty much I barely did anything with the filter, but this is how it is looking. So I'm gonna save it, and that's literally all I do. So, I mean, I use the same filter every time, and I pretty much just pinch the exposure up and pinch the contrast up every time I edit a picture. So then after that, I would go to my Instagram and I would hit upload, and there's that. So I want the background in there, so I'll squeeze it a little bit and then hit next. And then after this is when I do the only thing that I do in Instagram, if that makes sense. So I don't use any of the Instagram filters ever. I just personally don't like them. I used to use them all the time, so I guess I just changed. Maybe I'll like them again in like 2 months. Anyways, so then I'm gonna hit the sharpen, and I'm gonna do about 20 on sharpen, and you could just see like it adds. Okay, we're gonna go, you know what, I'm feeling risky today. We're gonna go 30. And then just adds a bit of dimension. Anything that was kind of lost in focus is now brought back to your attention. So then I would hit next, and this is the final look. So I'm gonna screenshot this, and I'm going to go back to my photos just to show you guys the before and after. So this is the original picture that I took February 2nd, just so you guys see. And then we're gonna go over here, and this is what they look like now when it's all said and done. That is it. And then, like I said, that would just kind of match into my Instagram because of, I mean, I'm not gonna post this picture right now because it's 3 in the morning, but yeah, that would just match my Instagram theme, as you could see. And that's really all I do. Like, yeah, just everything I did was completely free, just because when I was originally starting to do this Instagram reboot, I didn't have the money to spend on any editing apps or anything like that. So I hope that could help somebody else out who is, you know, just wanting to edit their Instagram pictures to look cute but not wanting to spend a whole lot of money on presets or anything like that, because I get that. Maybe one of these days I actually will get one just to make it look a little bit nicer, and the presets really just do everything for you. I hope that's what it's called. I don't know if I'm not saying the right thing, but if you know what I'm talking about and I'm not saying it right, correct me. But yeah, so that is my video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Feel free to follow me on Instagram if you want to. If not, that's totally fine. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.